EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Five wide. Alert! Middle. Out! What's that?
Throwing right away is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Alert! Alert!
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Hey, hold. Middle. Hey, tight. We go.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Alert! Half 85. That's it!
We'll try and run here with Cook.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hey, tight. Stop. Go.
They'll try it now with Hook. And he is going to have the Bills first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
A gain on the play. First down, Bills.
180.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Panthers 15-yard line.
Second and 7.
All 52. Half. Sunday. What's that?
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Alert! Middle. Half 10. Gun. Go.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And now it's fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready, set. Drill, 52. 52 blues, up yellow, 22 needle.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Set, smash, red, black 40. Blue strip, black ultra. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready. 33, yellow. Slide 2. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Davis to return it. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Five wide. What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Flush to his right, taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll find Shakir open right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, hooked, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bills 1st down. They'll run with Hook, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Middle. Gun. Half. What's up?
Allen gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He works free, right side. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Davis. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. Allen. And that is incomplete. Eagles looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Alert! 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 5 wide. 56.
Here we go. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on downs.
Blaster, 6. Come on, set. Black, right, white, drill, green. Drill, yellow, flag, blue. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
560, set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
Here, check. Ready?
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. On this defense. Backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike. But now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Down. 33, yellow. set, go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is good. Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
To kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run with Davis. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Out wide, that's to Davis.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Third and 2. Here we go. In motion goes Cooks.
Alert! Regular. Get that!
3rd and 2. Now Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
now. 50, green, red, cycle. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one complete to Leggett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
31. Bills 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, a give to Davis. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Down. Ready?
Young quickly out till he gets. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Set hut.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
On first down is Young. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Edo blue. Ready.
On second down, Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Smash, red. Here we go, here we go. Ken black, drill green. Steel black. Rail yellow. Hut.
Here's Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Big Ed Oliver. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. first down. It's Davis. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
56, 56. Identity. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. Looking to Samuel on the outline. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
All 52. Half. What's that?
From the gun, throw here. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
Alert! 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 Alert!
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run here with Davis. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Half. What is that?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the Bills' first down.
Hey, home. 180.
Man in motion is Coleman.
All 52. What's that?
Now Davis. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
319.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
What's that?
On the ground once more, it's Davis. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
he's taken down at the 17-yard line.
accelerating out of the gun. Here comes Allen. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And the Bills going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Davis. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now it's Allen. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
Half 85, half 85.
Throwing is Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Slide through. Ready, set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here we go. 45, wide. Claws red. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
That's good.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And
Come on, set.
certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
10 cycles. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. they hold them to no gain.
Set.
Throwing on second down, Young. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Red 38. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Davis. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he'll be marked out the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
A gain of 14.
Tight.
1st down, Buffalo.
Regular. Out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bills.
Alert.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
4 yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
Round 80. Five wide. Look out.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Alert. 56.
One more time going up top with Allen. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been bringing the fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
319. Half 10. Look out.
He'll try and throw for it with Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Set, go.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.